This is problem number 1.7. Here, two swimmers leave the point A on one bank of the river to reach the point B lying right across on the other bank. One of them crosses the river along the straight line AB while the other swims at right angle to the stream and then walks the distance that he has been carried away by the stream. Let us say this be the river and here is point A and here is point B. So one swimmer swim across directly perpendicular to the river in this direction. So this is swimmer number 1. And the another swimmer try to swim perpendicular to the stream, so he will be carried away at this point. Let us say this point B, C. Now, so we can assume that the velocity of it is given that velocity of a stream is V0. V0 is equals to 2 kilometer per hour and the velocity of swimmer with respect to water is V, which is equals to 2.5 kilometer per hour. Now this swimmer has to walk through the distance with the speed of u. We need to find out this speed. Okay. So this is swimmer 1 and this is swimmer 2. Let us assume that the width of river be D. This is for swimmer 1. So total time taken by the swimmer 1 to reach from A to B directly will be D divided by under root of V square minus of V0 square. Now, for swimmer 2, so total time will be D by V plus the time for which he walked through the distance. So let us say the distance from B to C will be X. So the total time will be X divided by U. He walks with the speed of U. Now we need to find out X. So X is the total drag distance. The total drag distance swimmer will be dragged by the stream velocity in time of swim. So it will be equals to D by V into V0. So here T will be equals to D by V plus X by U. It is equals to D by V0 divided by V into U. Now this is our equation first. This is our equation 2. Now we can equate both these equations. From 1 and 2 we will get D by V square minus of U square, V0 square. We have taken it as V0. So V0 square is equals to D by V plus D into V0 divided by V into U. Here D will get cancelled. Now what we will have? We will have V0 divided by V into U will be equals to 1 by V square minus of V0 square root minus of 1 by V. We can write it as V minus of V square minus of V0 square whole root divided by V into V square minus of V0 square. Okay. Now V and V will get cancelled. So what we will get here? V0 by u, so here we can write directly that u will be equals to v square minus of v naught ka square divided by v square minus of v naught square. Now we can substitute the values, so we will get u equals to v naught is equals to v equals to 2.5, and here what we have taken v, here v equals to 2.5. Now we can substitute these values. Here we can substitute these values. Here v naught is equals to 2 and v is equals to 2.5. Both are in kilometer per hour. It is in kilometer per hour. So here u by v naught is equals to 2, and here it is equal to 2.5 whole square minus of 2 square whole ka under root divided by 2.5 minus of 2.5 square minus of 2 square whole ka under root. We can write it like this: u by 2 is equals to, it is equals to 6.25 minus 6.25 minus of 4 under root this divided by 2.5 minus of 6.25 minus of 4 under root. It is equals to 1.5 divided by 2.5 minus 1.5, which is equals to 1.5 by 1. So u will be equals to 3 kilometer per hour, and it is our answer.